speaker is Ms. Murphy, who is going to give an indigenous blessing in her talk. She flew in from Tahiti, a big carbon footprint, but I think it's totally worth it. You can be the judge of that. She's indigenous, and we have a lot of people who came from all over the world, but we're going to amplify these and carbon offsets. All right, an indigenous elder and an expert from Tahiti. She founded a really special cultural center and works as the cultural director there for the nonprofit society that she's very involved in. She was a cultural advisor for the movie Moana. Ladies and gentlemen, our first speaker! Hold on one second. I hear some audio. If we could just, if everyone could put their phones on silent, and yeah, maybe don't do phone calls in the room. Maybe do phone calls outside.
Yolanda, in our culture it means, may you have life. What a great way to call on everyone and to say, may you have life. As it is custom in our culture, I couldn't stand in front of you before offering a blessing. A blessing to call for our ancestor, the spirit of our ancestor, and inviting them into this world. Calling also the spirit of our islands and our communities around across the Pacific to be here with us at this very moment. It's a way for us to honor the one who came before and also to honor the spirit, the creator, who honors our island. So let's close our eyes and let us soar over this vast Pacific Ocean. The play that one day. The Yahweh dine liu di Yahweh. Yabahi mai ue tu pui matu. O mai te hau. O mai te O mai te ai. O mai te marama. O te tautu. Ia tatou ka apu. O te paru i te mea moana ko tatu. Te here, te hau, te marama. E niu. O tēnei wharerea. Fofa. Te au nei te au tātou. Ia paru i tēnei moana ki tātou. Tā oe i haumai no te tātou. E punaura no te au iho e no mātou nei. Me tā oe whahiti. Ia ho e tu mato ngāro i au. E tia. Ngāro. E rua. E rua i te are. Arei te moana. E moana tai. E moana tai. E tai e pu. E tai e ngare. Ngare te kai, ia tū e no. Te whakataro tōku tai. Rā pēa taku tua, rā pēa taku waro, rā pēa i te uritaro ea. Ka popo a kapa te tū, pō he moi te arato nei. Ria kina, te apua. Mauru. Imagine the ocean, our very source of life, fading into silence, unable to provide for us. Picture a world where the vibrant hues of coral reefs fade to gray, where the songs of whales are replaced by an eerie stillness, and where the delicate balance of a marine ecosystem steers to close. This isn't a distant possibility. This is a reality that we are facing today. My people, the Bantu, live on islands that, like me, were born in the ocean. Our islands rise only a few meters above sea level, protected by a living coral reef. When large storms come, the ocean covers our island. My connection to the ocean is physical, but it's also spiritual. I was born in the ocean, in shallow waters along the shore of this island in the southern Tuamotu archipelago. The first contact I had with the ocean was with my mother, my great-grandfather, and the ocean. As a Polynesian, my relationship with the ocean is the essence of who I am. From my first breath, I was embraced by the waves and the currents. My birth was celebrated by the ocean itself. Orion shone above, and heaven, the frigate bird, announced my birth to my family living on another island. This symbolizes the interconnection between my life, my land, and the sky and the ocean. For centuries, indigenous communities across the Pacific have lived in harmony with the ocean. We live in balance with Moana, taking only what we needed and protecting the oceans. We live in balance, We live in balance with Moana and taking only what we needed and protecting the delicate marine ecosystem. We recognize Moana as sacred, as a life giver, and a source of identity and spiritual connection. The ocean isn't just a big body of water. It is the womb of life. It's the very placenta of the earth. It is the origin of earth. However, that harmony has been shattered. Western arrivals brought not only foreign goods and ideas, but exploitation. Our lands and ocean were abused by forces beyond our ocean, our shores. Today, the climate crisis compounds this damage. Rising seas threatens to swallow our islands, and warming waters endanger the delicate ecosystem that have sustained us for centuries. And now, as if climate change wasn't enough, the specter of deep sea mining threatens to strip mine the ocean floor, our sacred place of creation. As we navigate these turbulent waters, we must acknowledge the limitation of existing frameworks, such as the law of the sea, which has divided our ocean into geopolitical zones, including the exclusive economic zone and the high seas. We, the people of Oceania, we don't look at the ocean this way. This is more an ocean with no barriers, only pathways that mark out our history and connect us. An ocean that we care a lot, from shore to shore, and from deep to the shallows, and connect to the sky. Western laws, often crafted to suit exploitation, fail to integrate the wisdom of indigenous communities who have long acted as custodians of this ocean. It is time, don't you feel so, to reimagine our connection with the ocean, our relationship with the ocean, by embracing indigenous knowledge and advocating for policies that honors its sanctity, not only its resources. For the people of the Pacific, our management systems include our sacred relationship with the ocean. A great example of this is the practice of rahui. This traditional system of managing marine ecosystem, marine and terrestrial areas, small and large, has been employed for centuries by our ancestors to protect particular species or particular areas. And when a rahui is established, it serves as a temporary ban, as a taboo on harvesting certain resources, helping them to regenerate, and ensuring that this ecosystem remains healthy. This practice combines deep local knowledge with the wisdom that sustains it. Numerous examples of rahui, of successful rahui across the Pacific, illustrate how this approach not only protects biodiversity, but also fosters community cohesion and respect for the ocean. This is the hopo where the successful rahui has been set up. You know, the hopo as, sorry, I have to go back. This is the hopo where a successful rahui has been set up. It's known as the magic wave for surfers, but it's also for us an example of successful rahui. Today, I urge indigenous community around the world to unite and to raise our voices. Stand together, raise our voices, stand together against deep sea mining and other threats that endanger our ocean. Let's share our stories. Let's share our wisdom, our vision for a sustainable world. the Titiawa Society and partners has set up a project called The Voice of the Ocean to bring together indigenous communities, indigenous leaders from all over Oceania and beyond to stand for the protection of our ocean home, to argue for the rights of the ocean, similar to what has been done for the rights of river or the mountains. This approach is already having an important effect on deep sea mining, regulation, and we aim to make the voice of the ocean a force for ocean conservation for the future of our planet. Recently, I met an amazing Native American woman who says, we are not here to save nature. We are nature saving ourselves. And I would like to say the same about the ocean. We are the ocean, and we must save ourselves. We should all be the voice of the ocean. So today, we, indigenous community, you, scientists, brilliant environmental advocates, engineers, we are all in the same canoe, paddling into the future. You all have a seat in this canoe. So we need to work together. We must work together. And time is short. So let me call all of you to stand up. I would like all of you to think that you are in this canoe, paddling into the future. The ocean is in us. The ocean is our world, it is our home, it sustains us. We all want to protect this ocean. Its demise will be ours. So let's hold our paddle, and here are the words. Can you repeat after me? Hoiana.
Hoiana.
Another one. Hoiana.
Hoiana.
Hoiatifa'a.
Hoiatifa'a.
Teva'ane.
Teva'ane.
So now, get that power. We all want to transform the destiny of humanity. So hold that power strong. And on my side, we are all going to paddle. Hoiana.
Hoiana. Hoiana.
Teva'ane. Hoiana. One more time. Hoiana.
Hoiana.
That's not strong enough.
Hoiana. 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 Hoiana.